Hello my friends, welcome back, another episode of The Long Dark. Going back into the story mode, Wintermute it is, we're off and running. I'm not going to resume my game because I was a goner. I'm not sure why it's even giving me the option to do so, but I think it's because you can continue from your waypoint. But no, I don't want any waypoints or checkpoints or any points at all. I want to start over because I've watched a few videos and you lovely YouTube community, you've helped me to understand what it is that I've done wrong. I think everybody has their own kind of challenges with Wintermute so far. And I think my biggest challenge is that I'm not paying attention enough to what's going on around me. And specifically my journal. I need to keep track of my mission a lot closer. I think that will help a lot. So here we go. Third time's the charm. Try and skip this if I can. Doesn't look like you can skip the intro, so I'll just let it play. While this is happening, a couple of goals I'm going to make for myself. So number one, follow the journal a lot closer. Number two, gather up all the things I need right off the bat while I have a high calorie count. And while my temperature is up, gather up as much wood as I can, break things apart, and just try to be more aware of my surroundings. So, start off where we always start, which is pulling this nasty chunk of metal out of our hand. Stand up. Alright, so now, while I've got the strength and everything else, first things first, I need to fix myself, but I think that means finding a bandage around here somewhere. So where is that? Where is that emergency medical kit? Here it is. First aid. That's what I was looking for. Okay, now that I've got that, stop the bleeding. Very important. See, right away, I've already made a mistake and then I'm not looking at my journal. See, it says journal updated. Missions. I gotta keep track of this. If you remain exposed, you'll die. Find a cave to shelter from the elements. Start a fire so you don't freeze to death. Okay. Now, the only thing with that is that I've done that and my fire goes out every time. So before I even make a fire, I'm going to make sure that it's stocked. And that means breaking stuff down. Getting a little cold here if I have to. Doing whatever it takes, basically. Need all those sticks. I don't know if I need these branches and whatnot, but I definitely need to break this stuff down. Now, I don't know so much about the cardboard boxes, but I need reclaimed wood is what I need most of all. So, just gonna look around here. My health is quickly going down. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm not seeing as many things on the ground this time, it seems. I'm starting to think a large part of this has to do with luck. And I don't know. It almost seems like I didn't get as many drops this time.
Goddamn freezing.
Some birch bark. Those three seem to drop every time. But where's all the reclaimed wood? What am I missing here? Got the medical supplies. Some sticks. Alright, there's some of the wood. There's definitely a lot more than that. Fire provides heat, water. Yeah. Now, as soon as I make the fire, he's going to pass out, and that's going to use up my first fire and all my matches and everything. Last thing I want to do is waste materials, but I am quickly dying here. I wonder if things show up later on, just progressively, if more items come into play here that you wouldn't normally find. Is that the deal here? Because I swear we're missing stuff. Unless I just got another bad roll. I don't know. I don't know what to make of this. I went into this so confident and so optimistic, and I'm already doubting myself. Now, as I recall, there was something up here. What was it? I can get on top of this log here. Is that just a tinder plug? What is this here? Starting to get weak. That might not have been a good idea. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh! Hurt myself on the way down too. Alright, I'll make a fire now. I'll make a fire. I regret everything. Kind of hard to start a fire when you're dying, but let's see what I can do.
Come on.
Oh, it's getting dark, and that ain't the light. The life is leaving me. Oh, the heartbeat's slowing.
Fire's life out here. That's all I have in me.
And fire's gonna go out. Day 2. Now, if that would have been sandbox, I would have died. But somehow I'm still alive, so that's good. Let's see what the journal has to say. Alright, so I got through day 1, not sure how, but day 2, produce some water and drink it to stay hydrated. Find and eat some food to keep your strength. Okay, so in order to do the water thing, I need to boil water, which means starting our fire back up. And if I want to quickly, do I want to do that? No, I need to get water in me. So let's start this fire back up. Not using any of my bigger wood because I know I'm going to need it later on. The hope is not yet lost, my friends. I think I can recover this. Oh, not that though. That is a loss. We'll chalk that one up to a loss. I only have 1 birch bark left, so this has got to be a fire. And I'm going to have to keep that thing stoked if I want to progress here. So it might be necessary. Oh no. Once I pass out on day 2, it's going to kill my fire again, isn't it? Well, let's just follow the steps here because it is story mode and it is kind of a tutorial at the same time, so let's just follow the order in which things happen. So now boiling some water is the next thing, or melting some snow, then boiling the water. Or if I wanted to save some time, I could use one of those tablets, which I think I might actually do, because my fire has gone out. Look at that. And no, I will not consume. Oh no, those tablets are somewhere else. So I'm in trouble now. Oh boy, what have I done? I still have some health, fortunately. So yes, so that's exactly the case. So this is all starting to make sense now. As you can see, we looked earlier, all this stuff wasn't around. We come back, all this stuff is here, and we can salvage a lot more, and we have more access to this place than we did before. There's the water purification tablet. More matches. My blood. Okay. So now I've got hydration. There is food around here as well somewhere, which I might as well eat now. I'm at 0. Okay, according to the journal, now is the time to find and eat some food to keep your strength. That is what I will do. I don't feel like I'm doing anything drastically different than last time, other than just following those journal steps a little bit closer. And I've just exposed myself to the temperatures here, looks like. So now my journal is going to tell me to fix that. Probably treat the risk of infection before it develops into something more serious. Alright then. So I haven't found that yet, have I? That's got to be around here somewhere. There it is. So everything does unfold kind of naturally here. You just got to pay attention to all the signs and follow your journal so very closely. So there it is, see? Day 2. Good thing I didn't make a roaring fire because it would have got put out. So day 3 is where I struggle here. See if we can make it to day 4. Alright, so here's where the big long fire thing comes into play. According to my journal, build a fire in the cave that will last the night. So 9 hours. I need a 9-hour fire in here. So, as I was doing before, I will light the fire, and then I'll come back every once in a while, stoke the fire with whatever I can find. I'll initially dump everything I got on it, and then we'll keep searching for fire. Again, I don't feel that I'm doing anything drastically different than last time, so they may have either fixed the bug that was plaguing me last time, or the bug was actually in my head, which is much more likely, and now I'm just doing things in a more linear, more sensical fashion. So it looks like we are going to have fire here. I'm optimistic that we will. And we're going to stoke that bad boy right off the bat. A whole bunch of stuff. 4 hours worth. All our sticks are going in there. Almost 5 hours. Let's not burn ourselves this time. And now we start salvaging everything. Everything we can. I'll salvage 3 things, then I'll go back for warmth, and then I'll repeat until we get our 9 hours. See, all these sticks, I picked up everything in this vicinity last time, so it's clear to me that, if it's not already, that things just show up here. Okay. Just like I'm assuming an exit will show up when it's supposed to at one point. $39 degrees. We gotta get it up to 80, I think, at least. So, reclaimed wood is what we need. The night is quickly approaching as well, so I need to hurry. Oh, that health is going down quick. There's all those books. Which last time, I'm pretty sure I only had 1. So, I don't know. I don't know what to think sometimes. All I know is I like this game and I'm having fun. That's all I know. Stop asking me questions. Leave me alone. Alright, so I got lots of good stuff there to throw on the fire. I need to warm up my tookens. Let's see if this will do it. I'm not going to burn the books because I know you can read them eventually. Oh, yeah. Oh. We might have a chance. There it is. Heat output is 60 now. Warm up before you freeze to death, yes. Now how would one do that? Boiling some water, maybe? Food is a very real problem right now. Now, I'm actually going to, instead of just wasting time here, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. This might be a bad idea, but I'm...
Last me through the night. So tired.
Oh, there we go. So I guess I needed to just push it over the edge of that 9 hours. There's day 4. Probably going to lose my fire again. No, actually, I can still hear it.
The storm would never end.
Still burning away. Plenty warm. Storm's gone. No food. Day 4. Got just under 2 hours of fire left. Got nothing to eat, so obviously the next thing would be getting food, probably. Explore the ravine. There we go. So now we have access to the ravine. That's all it was. I just wasn't following the guide. Wasn't following all the signs. You need food to survive. Scavenge what you can and eat until you're full. Okay. Your ears are your best survival tool. Pay attention to your surroundings, and you might glean information that's important for your survival. For example, a murder of crows circling up ahead might suggest an animal carcass, or even a human corpse might be nearby. Alright. So I must look and listen. Look and listen. Still can't grab the rose hips. I don't know why. I yet again disagree with that statement. Don't tell me what I need and don't need. So... I feel like I need to check this tree again. This might not be the best idea to do when I'm completely hungry like this, but... No, I'm just going to end up hurting myself if I keep going. Alright, there's nothing else up there. Explore the ravine.
That was a hell of a storm last night.
Sure was.
That tree came over.
Oh, see? I knew something like that was going to happen. So this tree came down and now allows us to access that part up there, which, as you'll recall from last episode, there is a deer carcass up there, which I will need to get quickly here. But I want to load up my fire so it doesn't burn out when I'm gone. So, quickly, grab all wood that's accessible, bring it over, burn it, and we'll keep trekking. Now, I normally wouldn't do this, but I want to keep the fire going. I don't want to let it go out. But I normally like to use the fire to as much advantage as I can. But in this case, not happening. I just need to keep it going. Pick up all this stuff. Break those down some other time. This I will break down right away, though. And I think that's pretty much it for now. I'm sure there's plenty of other things I can break down or little secrets that I can find, but for now, I want to continue on here. This is unknown, unexplored territory right here. By me, anyway. Alright, so before I get to that deer carcass, what is in this backpack?
Astrid's pack.
Oh, it's Astrid's pack. Astrid's hard case. What?
Locked.
Busted open.
Jackrabbit Remote Transport, Mackenzie speaking. Whoa, slow down. What are you talking about? It's okay, bro. I've got it for you.
Hello, Will.
What are you doing here?
It's been a while, I know.
Yeah. Years. I haven't heard from you since.
I know. And I wouldn't be here if it weren't important.
Well, what brings you? I mean, are you sick?
No, not me. But I need to get to someone who is.
Right. So you're still a doctor?
Yes, I'm still a doctor.
I thought that after. Why are you here?
I need your help. There's an isolated community in the northern part of Great Bear. Someone there is very sick.
Great
and-
Bear? There's nothing there anymore. Not since.
I know. But I have to get there.
Still trying to save the world, huh?
Somebody has to.
What's that supposed to mean?
Mackenzie. Will. I didn't come here to fight about the past. I need a pilot to take me somewhere remote. Someone who won't ask too many questions. Someone I can trust.
Questions. Astrid, are you in trouble?
Are you gonna help me or not?
What's in the case?
See, there's that thing about no questions, remember?
What's in the case, Astrid?
No questions.
Look, the weather out there is bad. Bad. And it's getting worse. You walk in here after years. I could have been dead. You could have been. Then you show up and you want me to just risk my life flying through the middle of the great northern nowhere to deliver you in some mystery metal case to some remote wilderness outpost. All because you walked in here and asked me to?
Yes.
Astrid, I can't bring him back.
This isn't about that.
I know how hard it's been.
No. You don't know, Mackenzie. You don't know anything.
You don't think I feel it too?
Are you gonna take me or not? The longer I wait, the worse it'll get. Damn it. I don't have time for this.
The worst what will get? Why do I have a feeling you're not talking about the weather?
Because I'm not.
Throw your bags in the plane. I'll get started on the pre-flight. Better buckle up tight, because it's going to be a rough run.
And that's how it all happened. Intense story. Very cool. Get to see Astrid for the first time. Still have no idea what's in the case. Why can I not access this backpack? It's bugging me. Hey, it's my coat. Sweet. Put that coat back on, buddy. You can probably climb this. Oh, you can climb it. Wow. Okay, before I do that, though, I'm gonna...
This carcass could save my life. This doesn't look too good. What choice do I have?
Yeah, you have no choice. You're gonna take all 3.5 kilograms of that. You're gonna drive it in you. After you cook it, of course. Alright, so I should still have plenty of fire left to go and cook this stuff. raw meat. Everything you eat can kill you. Of course. Don't eat it. Cook it first. Come on. Common sense. Alright, so back down. Still can't run because I'm still injured from the plane crash. It's kind of understandable. You have to expect to get roughed up a little bit when you have a plane crash. Alright. The heat output is good, 80 degrees now. I can cook up this venison. I gotta eat that as soon as possible. And I'm just gonna throw it right into the calorie store, which is my belly. Actually, I'm gonna save the last one because I'm pretty much full here. So we should have a really good calorie count now. 2,000. What's next on the list? See if you're strong enough to climb out of the ravine and then explore the ravine. Alright, so before I wrap up here, that's what we will do, my friends, and that will probably take us to day 5. Now, hopefully he doesn't pass out in a snowbank and he can actually crawl his way back over. I should have dumped in some wood. Hopefully I don't have to light the fire back up, but let's see. Do you have the strength? You can do it. Even with your... Oh! No. You didn't have the strength. There we go. Okay, now rose hips are coming into play. Mother Nature's painkiller. Sometimes Mother Nature is your pharmacist. Craft rose hips into a preparation that can be boiled in water to produce a tea with pain-relieving properties. Keep your eyes open for other natural remedies. Wise words. So this will give me a chance to throw some more wood on the fire as well. Keep that burning while I'm exploring the ravine. Collect rose hips, make rose hip tea for your pain. So sprained ankle, not much you can do about it. You just gotta ride it out. Prepared rose hips. Begin crafting. 16 out of 24. So I'm missing rose hip. That's the problem here. I did see some more rose hip around somewhere. Where was it? Oh, no, there it is. Okay, so now I should have enough. 24 out of 24. Alright, now that I've prepared the rose hips, I can now make a tea out of it. Right? Right. Prepared rose hips. That makes a lot more sense than the way it was before. Very good addition. There we go. Drink that up. That'll do you good. 110 calories. Healed and warming up. Perfect. Rest up it is. So that is it, my friends. Day 5. There it is. And yeah, amazing progression this time around. And that's simply from... See? Now he feels strong enough to climb out. And that's what we'll do next time. So thanks for joining me, my friends. Catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.